Tim.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Aaliyah.
And we are late to the party and all the belts and Nerd Build and Tim and Ashley.
Yay!
Holy hell, the married couple. Welcome, Tim and Ashley.
Yay!
Tim and Ashley, the Tank Franco, I guess.
Tim and Ashley back on the couch.
That is her legal name.
And yeah, back on the couch. Actually, you know what's funny? We're gonna give you a little insider. This is actually Ashley's former couch that we all squish on every single week. Well, at least when they were here, it was every single week. We retreated to the other set. But either way, guys, you all came together. Why do you think you all came together this day? It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Well,
today.
It's the Rocha.
And
Sam Levine.
It's like her double dose of I guess,
fandom.
So you guys,
loves of her life, if you will.
Sophie's choice.
Oh wait, everybody already knows, yeah. Basically, I love Rocha, and I have special feelings for Sam Levine.
Special feelings. They're hidden away.
Since I was 12, you guys, since I was 12.
Freak for the geek over here.
And so, you know what?
This is a really tough situation for me. I just want to say that.
She's been stressed out about it all day because I work with Aaliyah, so she's definitely stressed out about it for sure.
And it's such a load off of me and Vanessa because we've been doing these reactions through the team tournament that we even took part in. We've been in the singles tournament watching and commentating, and so it's so nice to have you guys here. Yeah. Watch. Vanessa, what do you think about it?
What?
She's just really relaxing. She's like so happy.
She's in a comforting spot. She's just like nuzzled up between two.
I'm just squished. She's like, someone else's time.
I'm good.
And that's the thing. We
really
squish
cozy
on this couch, but you know what? That's okay because it brings the friends and fandom together to watch this battle go down.
And you'll put yourselves in uncomfortable positions for the Schmoedown.
Anytime. And you know what?
And compromising positions?
Sometimes it involves Tom Dagnino when you're at these events. And you know what? We will be at the event. We are headed to the Spectacular. Actually, at this moment, I think it's safe to say that all of us, including Dan from all the Belts Nerd Build.
That's our new podcast. That's actually crossover between our two podcasts.
All the builds.
It's gonna be great, you guys.
All the builds.
I don't think you have enough time to even just do one for both. But either way, you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Everybody's happy you're here. They're happy you're here. They're like, okay, Robert, Vanessa, just
it's like, you know what? Robert and Vanessa could probably just not be in it.
I'm okay with that. Bye. But
you're just off in the corner drinking a beer.
You know what? I am off in the corner drinking a beer. So let's get into the battle between John Rocha and Sam Levine. But first, before we do that, hashtag, who you got? We're going to start over with Aaliyah. This is like the ultimate question for her.
Listen, if you listen to our podcast, you'll know that we picked Rocha on our bracket. So I'm sticking with that. I have Rocha as winning, but if Sam Levine wins, it's gonna be okay. Like, I feel like I'm really a winner either way. So
I'm gonna go Rocha. Last season, I actually had Levine taking the whole thing in the bracket. So I have a lot of faith in Levine, especially seeing him with McWeenie this season. I really think that Levine has really stepped up his game and has gotten really serious about the Schmoedown, so I really definitely think he has a chance. But I do think Rocha's going to pull it out this time.
Rocha, that's 2.
I picked Rocha in my bracket. I'm going to keep it with that.
Short,
that's all
sweet.
I have to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that. So now it comes down to Vanessa and myself.
I got Rocha as well. I do love Sam Levine, and I think that he brings a very unique character to the Schmoedown, I guess, just himself. But I gotta go with the Outlaw for this one.
So, Rocha is very much prepared. He very much studies. He takes it as, you know, the ultimate accomplishment if he can succeed. Sam Levine in the past is like, I'm just doing this for fun. It's a good time. Let's go for this. And whatever happens, happens, you know. But Sam Levine in the past, just in the team tournament, has very much set his sights on Rocha. So I think Sam Levine possibly could be putting a little bit more work, a little bit more effort into trying to take down the Outlaw. So with that...
And I think that really what we need to focus on is that we're all going to be winners because of the trash talk that is going to happen in this match.
No, you all will be losers when Sam Levine beats John Rocha. And I'm the one that's choosing Sam Levine. So we are going to go forth into the final battle of round 2 before we hit the final 4. And now it's Rocha versus Levine. Now...
In what film do Luke Wilson and Maya Rudolph awaken after 500 years from a hibernation experiment?
We were there.
That's so long ago.
Sam, it is happening today.
Idiocracy!
But I did watch it.
I like how we like spun the board like a top.
It's happening today.
And then the other thing I'm feeling is, I don't know, maybe sort of a bloodlust to wipe the smug fucking smirk off of John Rocha,
Yes.
who might not even be the champion still by the time I get my
Oh,
I was watching that.
yeah. Little foresight.
There's the crowd!
That was such a good entrance.
John Rocha! Here comes the outlaw. Happier than they've ever been. The crews have really been following. He's got some
I miss his old music.
I want to wipe that smirk off his fucking arrogant face.
So regardless of who wins Riley versus Rocha, you want to take on John
Fuck
Rocha.
you,
Well,
John
I want to
Rocha.
take on the champ. I hope it's Riley because he's a good person.
Michelle Monaghan. And your winner!
Oh, it's Judy Kirk.
I love it. I love it. Look at that.
That match was so
Hot
good.
now?
Not a cowboy, Rocha. You live in Los Angeles. Who do you think you are, the fucking dude? Get out of here.
Urban cowboy, bitch. I still love St. John Travolta.
We were there for that too.
When I won, I was allowed to challenge the new champion.
Whenever you want. Whenever you want.
I mean, that's right for this.
I want to do it right now
It
because
is
you know
so
what?
kiss-me
You know
that
what?
this is happening,
Swords
though.
don't get tired, but fighters do.
Damn airplanes.
And literally just said the
We know how that feels. Beating the beast.
Now that you won, you're going to
Yes,
face
you
either
do.
Jason Inman or John Rocha.
Wow.
I mean,
that's
really,
a tough
Sophie's
one.
choice.
That is a tough one. I mean, Jason Inman is a fierce competitor. I've watched his matches. That guy knows his stuff, and he's a decent person. John Rocha, on the other hand, is a monster in human skin form, and I would gladly take him on to take him down.
And your
Inman better come out with Rocha.
He said he would.
Yeah, he said he would.
Yeah, that's right.
But he did say
Sam
if he
Levine, you
could.
and I have had a date
Yeah.
with Destiny
I
for
guess
quite
he's
some time
busy.
now. Ever since you shot your mouth off to Emma Fyfe and you said, "Fuck John Rocha." Yeah, I remember. I still have it as a video on my phone. I wake up to it. I play it to myself every morning. That's what Sam Levine wakes me up every morning with this.
Competitor level, I kind of hope it's Rocha because fuck you. Fuck you, John.
That's right. It cuts my alarm every time I wake up. It gets me out of bed. It gets me into the gym. It gets me studying movie trivia. You know why, Sam Levine? Because I gotta beat your diminutive butt once and for all. That beard, no one's buying it. A child your age can't grow a beard that big. I know it's all fake. You put it on a spirit cup. You're lying to everybody. That's goat hair. It's not even real hair, Sam Levine. You're taking it from the bottom of the top of your head and putting it on your face. It's disgusting. Go bald already.
Whoop that!
All right.
What I'm trying to say.
I get it.
Oh, day.
Fuck you, John.
So perfect.
Oh, I'm so excited.
On to the final 4. Look at him. Yeah. Yeah, look at him. Don't even face forward. Don't even face forward.
Welcome back to the movie
Levine is
Trivia
focused.
Schmoedown. It is round number 2. and we have a huge matchup here in the second round of the Ultimate Schmoedown. It is men that side.
That's a tale of two cities right there. That's a woman with two hearts.
Got
Doctor.
Sam Levine,
Two hearts.
Glorious Bastard himself, the finalist of the upcoming team finals.
I like how he said the Inglorious Bastard himself.
Competed with Drew McWeeny. You know this very well.
Don't I ever?
They were
Great
dominant in the first round, and Sam is going to the finals and will be in the finals during that week. And now, not only did he carry the momentum with him, I mean, he beat William Bibiani, the Beast, who's one of the best in the game as far as knowledge goes, and Sam took him out and beat him. And now he gets to go up against the former team champion, the former singles champion, John the Outlaw Rocha. And even though Rocha's kind of turned a new leaf, these two do not like one another.
They don't like each other, and I like Sam. He's a good guy, but I can see where he gets under your skin a little bit. You know, he's always got a comment in it, but Rocha's always got a response. He's always got some passion coursing through his veins, and maybe that's why these two don't mix. I'd have drinks with both of them, but I guess they don't.
Well, that's the thing is that so Sam has always
We've
kind of
had drinks with Sam.
Yeah, because no matter what, back in the day, anytime people were playing the game, Rocha would scream out answers. Doesn't matter if Sam was playing or anybody was playing. Rocha would scream it out and yell at people if they didn't know the answer, and that really irked Sam. And it all came to a head at the free-for-all.
It has happened.
Free-for-all. He just called Rocha out. And he blatantly said, because fuck you, John Rocha. That's what he said. And John Rocha has taken that with him. John Rocha has not let that go. This is something, this is building. This is a round two
totally had like a cut to a scene where John Rocha wakes up to that and it's like, fuck you, John Rocha.
Evenly matched. It might just come down to
it's on repeat.
Exactly.
He's been through a lot this year in competition, ups, downs. Some anger, some big moments, the team action stuff. Let's see if he can focus here today.
This is the last match in the second round, and it has already been an incredible tournament. The last match in the second round, who is going to the semifinals? Will it be Sam Levine going to the semifinals twice in 1 year, or will John Rocha get himself to the semifinals in the singles? Remember, John Rocha was the finalist of last year's tournament, losing to Mark Baby Carrots Ellis barely in last year's tournament. So Rocha has something for Rocha wants to get back to that belt. Rocha wants to play me, so this is something.
Absolutely.
All right, so guys, we are going to hear from both our competitors, and it's not going to be nice words here. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Sammy boy. Time has come finally. The bearded one.
Little Negan,
versus
a
the
little
great.
Steve.
Well,
Depends on your
me and you,
forte.
toe to toe.
More Negan
You remember the
because
free-for-all
that's
when you
barbed
said,
wire,
"Look."
not nails. And
I do.
Touche.
It's my ringtone when
He
I
doesn't
wake
have
up.
Steve
It's my
Scary
alarm when I wake up in the morning. It's everything to me. I play it all the time.
Nobody
just to remind
does.
me. I play it in the car sometimes. Just to remind me.
Oh my God, have I been waiting for this? I wanted to go head to head with John Rocha for a long time.
Tete-a-tete.
Asking for it.
You said all this stuff, right? You talked all that mess. You did a great run in the teams, right? I mean, Master Blaster did it for you. Didn't carry you all through that team tournament. But you don't have Drew McWeeny with you now, baby doll. It's just you and me.
You know, honestly, I don't remember the epicenter of the feud. I really don't, and I don't even want to call it a feud.
Annexation of Puerto Rico.
It's not like we had a disagreement.
I remember.
I couldn't sit and watch.
because they
Schmoedown.
Nobody
Schmoedown
can
match
answer it.
with Rocha sitting in the back of the room.
It was
not
that free
actually
for all,
opening
man.
his
He
mouth,
was
but just
calling out
sitting in the room
Rocha
and
in
go,
all
"Oh,
his
you guys
questions."
Rocha." What proved that you did? You fuck? You're not sitting there with the whiteboard answering. I don't see you typing it out for the people watching. It's all talk. You're all talk, and no show. No show.
Now, I know I've turned a new leaf. You know, I'm a lot nicer. I'm more open to people. Emma and I are getting along now. You won't let it go when you keep sticking that stick in my cage. Well, you asked for me, and now you got me, Sam. And we're going to get it on.
I watched that top 10 versus action match. No, sir. Calvin Klein, get the fuck out.
Damn.
I want to take you down.
No more jokes, no more games. 3 rounds to see who's the best. And when it's all over, I'm going to send you back to that independent film you've been shooting, making $125 a day.
Oh, damn.
Where you belong, straight to DVD, son.
Oh, shit.
You ain't no feature film actor. Not mine. I'm going to show you today.
Which Autobot does he voice again, and what channel is it?
He's a frog,
Sam
isn't he?
Levine was going to
Yeah,
say.
he's the frog.
But he said it, and there you go with John Rocha, who's firing back and making some shots, and he's got the baseball bat kind of taunting him on
Maybe
Inglorious
there's a Los Pollos
Bastards,
Hermanos.
calling out his
The chicken is
films
great.
and this and that.
Our new
And
chicken
of course,
spices are delicious.
The spices are
So it's like there's
100% Hispanic, so it's not
I mean,
racist.
these
Yeah.
two
I'm not 100% though.
Yeah, you know.
100%.
Yeah, what's the tale?
100%.
I tell the tape with Rocha, we
Yeah,
know
his
his tricks
family's
are
from a small
biopics,
town, both of them.
westerns, and of course
They might even be
focusing
related
that
in
anger.
some-
Is his name Jack?
That's racist.
Their name's Jack and Diane.
That's not racist. I'm
Focus
I'm
anger,
second-guessing, too.
second guessing Harloff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Time for the movie
Oh, it's been a while since I said that.
3 rounds in
First.
the second round of the Ultimate Schmoedown Singles Division. Introducing first,
Oh yeah.
representing Above the Line, with a record of 4 wins, 4 defeats.
Well,
He is the 2017
Get all warm and soft in my pocket.
Stand by our shirts.
Ultimate
Stand by our
Schmoedown finalist, the
Stand by your men.
Inglorious Sam Levine.
Listen, only one man.
It's gonna break Roka's heart,
Sam coming
man.
out, a lot of
Her
confidence.
love's
Sam
divided,
these days.
Roka, by the way.
Quiet.
Yeah, her heart is not fully on the outline. Sorry.
Raining men.
No, she's got 2 hearts, one
But
for
your
each of them.
confidence is key.
Hallelujah.
That's a Tombstone reference.
Listen, I have enough love for everyone.
It was Dan Merle, I think,
Including
that
you
just
guys.
spun the confidence
Team
to a
action.
whole new level.
Yeah,
And
sure.
now
They're all
he's
great.
going to be
Kalinowski.
His
Heel
opponent.
watch.
He's the 2016
You got some love with that heel watch stuff.
finalist,
yeah,
the
Kalinowski.
former movie trivia Schmoedown
Zero to
team
hero.
champion, and the former
Here comes the
movie
urban
trivia
cowboy himself.
Schmoedown champion of the world,
My guy.
the outlaw, John Rocha.
Oh.
Back up here.
Who's coming back?
Kept his word.
Good man.
Good job. I was like, is that Dustin Zaney?
Like he's just someone else like the bat. and we're just-
Dustin comes out with all his swords.
Oh, I love Dustin.
Dude, Dustin's legit.
They should do a sword fight
Sam, you
sometime
must-
for.
With Grace.
Yeah, it was great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say anything.
All right, so looks like Rocha's starting to go back to a different
Yeah.
Rocha.
Nope.
All right, so what's he doing? He's taking a picture of
He's gonna play that video.
He's gonna
Yeah.
play it.
Selfies.
This is
I love how he's got to hold it like really far from his face.
wow, he's still got.
Oh, God.
I never forget. Sammy boy.
You got that
Protection man.
Wow.
All right, let's do it.
Make it happen.
Those chairs are
Man,
comfy.
these guys are going ready. All right. All right.
They're very wiggly.
Hot takes from Ashley.
I'm not a fan of the chairs.
I like them.
Fat guys don't belong in those chairs.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
Yeah.
Schmoedown.
Here we go. Number 1 is classics.
I have a board. I'm gonna help.
In what classic
Maybe.
John Ford Western does John Wayne spend years looking for his abducted niece?
Good job on the highlight. John's though.
I just
Well, I brought up
that's
the
what I
John
was
Ford
thinking
because
of.
of what happened in the first
Yeah.
I knew it
round
was
with
wrong.
Drake.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know westerns.
4.
I can write my answer next. Just kidding.
1. John Rocha.
It's the Searchers.
That is correct. Sam Levine.
The Searchers.
Oh,
I put Searcher.
My
1-1.
policy is just to always
I just
put
put-
Shane.
I
I just don't know the answer to a Western question.
Animated. Name the
Does singularity
2012
work?
animated feature film with the following characters: Merida, Fergus, Lord Macintosh, and Eleanor.
Wait, what?
Steve Jobs.
When he says Fergus, I just picture
Yeah.
it like I hear it in her voice.
I don't have a joke.
5,
Really?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Hands
Believe it or
down.
not.
Guess is coming from both. It looks
Merida?
like
You're gonna get.
incorrect.
Nope.
Rocha.
Right?
That's correct.
Merida.
Rocha guesses right.
It's the way he said it.
So
It's
it's 2-1
the
now.
way he
Former
said
champion
it.
has a 1 point.
Yes, it's where you want him
All
to
right,
say it
next
in the
question.
Scottish.
Merida.
Dramas.
Da-da-da.
Who plays bounty hunter
I've only seen it
Carson
once.
Wells in No Country for Old Men?
I'm just guessing because I don't remember.
Really upset he gets killed off screen.
No, just the title more than anything.
5,
I'm actually.
3, 2.
I know it,
1,
but I don't have a
hands
board.
down, please, And Rocha.
Woody Harrelson?
That's correct.
Yes.
Levine.
Woody Harrelson.
That's correct.
Keep
3-2. John Rocha.
No, Josh
Perfect
Brolin
period.
is the.
He's the other guy- he's the guy that
All
they're
right,
going after.
guys.
Yeah,
Question
he's like
4
the-
comes in the category of new
the-
releases.
Remember that.
New releases.
Isn't he like a farmer?
Andrew Garfield and what other actor played Jesuit priest looking for Liam Neeson in 2016's Silence?
What was the deja vu I just had?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay silent. Get it?
Oh.
To the title
No
of the
more
movie.
jokes for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
Silence.
And Sam Levine.
Adam Driver.
That's correct.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver.
There you
That's
go.
correct.
Hello,
Yeah,
man.
sad
Back
face.
and forth we go.
Nice.
4 and 3.
Nice.
1
I put Adam
point
Driver,
lead.
Kylo.
Little
Next
Doctor Who reference right
question.
there.
Action
That's
adventure.
the TV show,
Action
but we'll
adventure.
accept it.
Who plays the newly trained Zorro in The Mask of Zorro?
Hey, yeah.
You do that Skeksis thing, you know?
I don't know.
I just picture him with the computer
That
going.
agrees. They're crystal scale.
Is this like an old one or a new
No,
one?
Tony Hopkins is in it.
Anthony Hopkins is he's the.
Is it Antonio
Rocha.
Banderas?
Yes.
It
That's
is.
correct.
Antonio Banderas.
I
That is
thought this
correct.
was like a
5,
new
4.
one.
Yay.
Like,
Puss in
well,
Boots.
That's
All right,
okay.
guys. Question 6 comes in the category of
With the Z,
comedies.
that's not how you
Comedies.
spell it.
According
It's
to the
not.
film Billy Madison, what is the last name of the family? And I'm quoting here: rules.
Come
I
on.
haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh, come on. I'm saying it right now.
I'm glad that I'm not the
You got it, boys. Come on.
5,
I don't.
4,
This is bad as Kyle McClure.
2, 1.
I know how
Pens
that
down,
feels.
Pens down, both of you guys,
Felicity
pens down.
Jones.
Hill
And
Valley.
Rocha.
I got Mr. Johnson.
Sam.
Nope.
Oh, Doyle.
Wow. Oh, Doyle.
Doyle rules!
You know,
I'm
Doyle,
sorry, I don't watch
I got a
that
fan.
crappy
I got a
film
feeling your whole
movie.
family.
Sorry, guys. I'm more of a Happy Gilmore fan. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Go to your
Punch
happy
Drunk
place.
Love.
Go to your
Love
happy
You're happy
All right, here
place.
we go. Next question. Category of fantasy / sci-fi.
You didn't get that?
Fantasy sci-fi.
Dang.
In Return of the Jedi,
Yeah.
what is the giant beast that Luke must fend off beneath Jabba's palace?
Oh.
See, oh my god. And we were just thinking about it yesterday.
Sure
Okay,
were.
there it is.
I know
You got
it
it?
is.
Yeah.
Good
That's
job.
how you spell
I don't
it.
have a board yet, but I know what it is.
Sorry.
Just hear C-3PO say
I
it.
don't know.
1,
Yeah.
pens down. Sam, nothing.
It's the Rancor.
I don't remember what it's called.
That's correct.
Wait,
Wait, how did you spell that?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Rangor.
How did you spell that?
Rangor.
Spell it again.
Rancor.
RANGKOR.
Rancor, is that what you said?
Rancor.
All right, that would give it to you.
I'll give it.
Rancor,
I
okay.
give them because
Wait,
the
you spelled
K's
it
in
wrong.
All
there.
right,
Yeah.
guys,
Did I
final
spell it
question.
right?
Not
Final
Rang-
question.
not
Category is
Rangor.
Yes.
Directors. These are the people that make
Okay.
the movies.
But with
Name
the
one
K
of
in
the
there,
three
he gets
films
that for
Yeah.
sure.
Denzel
Should I
Washington
know
has
that?
collaborated on with director Edward.
I'm just surprised I even remember something. I don't
That's
know.
you know it is.
It really is.
I don't know. I'm just putting one.
I don't know.
4, 3, 2.
It's a movie. That's not that one.
All right, using one of his JTE rules.
Did you say
Name one of the
My
three
marker is
films.
dying.
Oh,
One
I
of the
love
three
that
films
movie.
Denzel
Makes me
Washington
cry.
has
I don't know if it's the right answer,
collaborated
but-
on with
I don't know.
director Edward Zwick.
I'm just
I said
guessing.
Zwick,
too.
but not collaborated.
I only know one. And that's
I just named it Denzel.
the one I know
Seems
for
like
sure
a
is
safe
Glory.
bet, but I didn't write anything.
Robert
Because I
Shaw.
love Glory.
Robert Goldshaw, man.
They put the same
is Rob
things. I
Flight.
feel like that's maybe right.
No,
That's
that's
Zemeckis.
That was Zemeckis.
Deja vu?
No, that's Ridley
Incorrect.
Scott.
Could it say
Or Tony Scott.
Glory,
Scott, sir.
Tony Scott.
Glory, Courage Under Fire, or The Sea?
I just knew Glory. But I've seen the other
What was the
two.
second one?
Apparently, I didn't know who directed any of them.
Okay, so
Apparently, I've never seen a movie ever.
2 points. 2 points there separates Sam Levine and John Rocha.
Edward
as we
Zwick
go
is here. It's like, what
into
else is he
round number
doing?
2. And round number 2 is going to work like this. These
Got published.
No, I'd
Back
like
in
to
magazine.
let the gentleman Sam Levine go
Equals
first.
MC Hammer.
The gentleman.
Gentleman Sam
All right,
Levine.
Sam.
Oh,
I feel like they haven't really been that mean
Sam's
during the
gonna go
actual match.
Nope.
They're
No.
like,
They're kind of just
Big,
focused
good
that they
Sam.
just
I like
forget.
the rotation.
They want to beat each other so bad.
Yeah.
It's like,
Centrifugal
too
force at
focused for
play
trash
here.
talk.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
already.
Comedy.
Stick with it.
I will take it.
Yeah,
He's gonna
Will.
take it. He's gonna
We
take it.
dominated in comedy.
In
Sam will too.
What
We're
is the
very
name
similar.
I'm very stressed right
of
now.
the film in where Richard Dreyfuss plays Dr. Leo Marvin?
Leo Marvin, what about
That is
Bob?
correct. 2
I'm
points.
sailing.
Leo Marvin.
I'm a sailor.
I have a bad
The
feeling about this.
2000s film Best in Show
Dumb
is
Show.
about what?
Okay, say it.
Dog.
Dog.
Come on.
Dogs.
That's correct.
Even
Dog
I know
show.
that.
That's fine. All right,
Good.
2 points there.
He just got 2
Here we go.
points.
What British actor
I love it when I
played
get 2
the
points.
eccentric Italian tourist Enrico Pollini in 2001's Rat Race?
Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan Atkinson. Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Or
I'm winning today.
Or
British
Mr.
actor
Stringer
played the
from The
eccentric
Witches.
Italian tourist Enrico Pollini in 2001's Rat Race.
Rowan Atkinson.
Good
Good
points.
job. Look at
Stringer, there's a
that.
particularly nasty one over there near a mason
All right,
jar.
here we
That's
go.
where that came in handy, the
Jack and
JTE
Jill.
rule.
Jill becomes a contestant on what
I'm
game?
not
Oh
seeing this
shit, I've only seen it once.
Like,
I'm gonna guess Wheel of Fortune.
I'm glad I didn't
No,
see it.
it's the Price is Right.
Is it really?
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Adam Newell's supposed to be on The Price is Right sometime soon.
Is it
Yeah,
A, Wheel of
yeah,
Fortune?
it didn't air, right? Yeah.
I wish I was on
Got
The
that.
only reason I remember is I remember them wearing like
That'd be fun.
the name
I'm not
tag
allowed.
thing.
Ashley and I aren't allowed to be on The Price is
Why
Right.
not? Did you cause trouble?
CBS
They
is
work
work.
for
CBS.
CBS.
Yep.
That's
A,
it.
Wheel of Fortune.
Weird.
B, The Price is Right. C, Let's Make a Deal. D, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Not allowed to do Amazing Race either, which is kind of sad.
I know. Me and Travis almost did it.
Are you guys almost did Amazing Race?
Yep.
2, 1.
B.
I would have watched that.
Price is Right is correct. Steal by
Right.
Roca. So Sam
I only recently
Levine,
started watching
Sam
Amazing
Levine
Race.
has a
This is actually
3-point
fun.
lead. Even have a pretty
Never saw
round
one
there.
episode.
In fact, has a 3-point
pretty
lead
good
on
show.
John
It's
Roca,
fun.
who needs to have a nice
Amazing
little
Race?
run here, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would love to.
I've never
You're
seen that
right.
show either.
It's fun.
It's crazy.
I'd rather be on the Schmoedown.
I love because
Oh, been there, done that.
Done and done.
Oh, I'll do it again.
to be fair, I'd actually want to be on the challenge.
Oh no! Sam Levine
What is
once
it gonna
again hitting
What
with
is
the
it gonna
wheels,
be?
being
John
nice
Fuck,
to
man.
Sam Levine after all
Yeah.
that year last year.
No.
It kisses him on the mouth.
Animated,
The
yes.
second time.
Well, what's
in
he
a
gonna do?
tournament.
What's he
We
gonna do?
talked about this off camera. I can't
He already
believe it.
knows.
We did.
Make
we-
it fair. Make
we-
it fair.
We did discuss this, and we both agreed we would stab the other one in the back with our favorite comic book movies.
Wow.
Is that a weakness for
that's final?
Roca, really?
I think so.
That's final.
That's why he's never been on
I feel like
Heroes.
there's, I feel like there's weaker. He's been on Heroes though.
I
Recently.
think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
I don't-
recently.
I think
Four
of
questions,
all the
John,
categories,
in
that's
the
probably not
chosen
the
category
weakest,
of
though.
comic book movies.
For him.
Fate. has
Out of what's
put
on
this
that
in
wheel,
front of
though,
you.
I think it
Question
would be.
one.
Oh,
In
it's not really
The
paying attention.
Losers, who played Clay, leader of the elite Black Ops team of U.S. Special Forces called The Losers?
Chris Pine?
Never
Chris
saw it. I just know Chris Evans is
Chris
in it.
Evans.
Chris Evans.
Hey, Chris.
Chris
A
Evans.
Chris is probably a safe
Hey,
bet.
Chris.
I know Chris Evans is in it, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey,
say
there's
Chris
a few
Evans.
people
D.
in it.
Morgan. B. Idris Elba. C.
But he could be a different character.
Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Morgan.
That's correct. one.
I
Yes!
was gonna say it could be a different character.
I forgot
We
Who
need to
Jeffrey
watch
D.
that
plays the
movie.
drug lord, simply known as Mama in Dread?
Oh, Lena Headley.
Lena Head. Lena
That's
Head from
correct.
Game Lena Head.
What's your form? What's your
Lena
final
Headley?
answer?
Final
Headley?
answer.
From Game of Thrones.
Headley.
Lena Headley.
Headley.
Headley?
It's Hetty.
It's Hetty.
That's
Hetty.
incorrect.
Hetty.
Lena Headley is not her name.
That's totally a Headley Lamar situation.
Heedy is correct.
Heedy.
Heedy is
forgot
correct.
It's Hetty. Hetty Heedy.
Heedy?
Yeah.
There's no L.
No,
Headley
I thought
Lamar.
didn't he say heady?
He did it at first.
Headley.
He said it at first, but then he asked what he kept going back between the two, and then
He
Christian
could
asked.
challenge it.
Christian said, "What was your final answer?"
I
And
don't
he
know.
said
If
Headley.
he said it final
Want to
answer.
challenge it?
Yeah,
All right,
challenge
John
it.
Roca's going to challenge. John Roca
He
is
said
going to
Headley.
challenge that.
He said
But
Headley for his final
it
answer.
Hetty?
It's Hetty.
Lena Hetty.
Okay.
Hetty or Heedy?
Lena, okay.
All right, we're coming back. We have had a full panel here discussing
They do.
this.
I believe
Big
it.
time.
We've seen him.
And we're going to award Sam Levine the steal. John Roca said Headley. Headley. He might have known who the actress was. He said Headley, very similar to what JTE said when he said Kelly McGinless in
Yep.
their match
McGinless.
against Trek, and he
Yep.
did not get the point.
How about
he said
Geppetto?
Headley. Might have known the actress.
That was
Said
different,
Headley. That was
though.
different.
That was so
Headley
funny.
acceptable.
You
Headley.
spelled it
was so
phonetically.
2 points.
You
to
gotta
Sam,
spell it
correct?
phonetically
Yeah,
if that's the
two-point
case.
steal for Headley and
But Headley and
All
Hetty.
right, last
Hapido.
one.
Last two to get.
Headley Lamar
Oh, sorry.
made a big deal
Sorry,
out of
here
that
comes
in
number
Blazing
three.
Number
Saddles.
3. Who played Frank Castle, aka the Punisher,
Steve-
in
Ray
2008
Stevenson.
Punisher
Ray
Warzone?
Stevenson. I always go Steve first, damn
I
it.
would die.
Yeah.
If I ever.
Who's also in
I
Thor.
can't do it.
This is
First
like all the
example.
comic movies
Stevenson.
that I don't know the answer
2 points.
2
for John Roca.
Look at that.
That was big.
Yeah.
Outlaw doing what
You
he
see how he
All
scraped
right,
that one
final
out?
question
Yeah, he did.
in this
He was like,
round,
"Fuck it, I'm gonna do
John.
it."
Who plays Bruce Banner's father, Dr.
God
Dave
awful.
Banner?
I've never seen
in
this one.
2003's
He's also the coach in
Hulk?
Blue Chips.
Nick
Nick
Nolte.
Nolte.
2 points.
Alright,
John
alright.
Roca.
It's okay.
With the Hulk dog.
Had he not
It's gonna be
had that
fine.
Headley thing, he would be
With,
up here by quite a by 4
Tay.
points. but
Eric
it's a tie
Bana,
game
that's
now
who.
going
Yep.
into the third round. That was a
Not to
bummer.
be
He knew the
confused with
actress. I mean,
Bruce
there's no
Banner.
doubt
I
about
was
it.
gonna
No,
say
but we
Eric
gotta be
Banner.
fair here. Those are two different names here. So again, and that he just said it, and he's right. Had he said Hetty, even Hetty would have been okay, but Headley.
Thrones
He
talk
or
for next
Heather?
year.
Yeah.
We're not getting that name right.
It's all right.
I'm not a Thrones guy, but I loved her on Terminator Sarah Connor
But
Chronicles.
John, you understand?
I loved
Of
her
course I-
in
Yeah,
the
I'm
Jungle
not
Book.
protesting all.
Rudyard
All right,
Kipling's
now
The Jungle Book
round
with Sam
number
Neill.
3 works like this. It's a tie game. We're going into round number 3.
And Carrie Always.
the contestants, Sam, that is the category of comic book movies.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Who plays Whistler in the film Blade?
Chris Christopherson.
We were just talking
We
about
just talked about that
Blade
today.
Mace Montana.
Get it.
Chris Christopherson?
2 points.
Yes.
Sam Levine.
Whoa!
That was big. Now we bounce back to John Roca, who has to
Oh,
deliver
God,
his 2
that
points.
should have been a 50-point question.
All right, here we go. John Roca.
All right.
Yes.
2-point question. You chose the number 2. That is the category of classics.
Hardly seems fair.
Category classics. Name the actress that starred in both Funny Girl
Barbra
and
Streisand.
Funny Lady.
Barbara.
Barbra Streisand.
That's
More
correct. 2 more
points.
points.
Barbara.
Babs.
2 points.
Like butter.
I'm gonna get
That's
shit
a-
Now we go
on.
That's a
back
point
to where
five
Sam Levine
question.
picks
I can see the
number
cover.
8. Picks number 8, and he's gonna think the game is
I
rigged
know that
against him
feel.
because this is animated. Animated.
Make it official.
Steady.
3
He
points.
knows these.
All right, here we go. Here we
He had his
go.
little flashcards.
Sam, who provides the voice of Mater in the Cars
Larry the
movie?
Cable Guy. You got this. You know it.
That seems like a pretty easy question, but
Apparently not.
I didn't remember
I
that.
knew it immediately.
But I also haven't seen Cars in a long
Five.
time. It's not my favorite.
I've never
Owen
seen
Wilson.
it.
Not my fave. I saw
Wow.
it.
Guys, I don't
But you
watch
also,
animated
like,
movies.
remember things
I
on a
don't
regular
have
basis.
children.
Larry the
Neither
Cable
do
Guy.
I.
is the
Okay.
answer. All right, but we do bounce back to John Roca, who can take the lead
Wow.
here
I
with
love
his
animated
3-pointer.
movies.
All right, you chose the category
points off the
of,
board for him
number
right
4.
there.
That is disaster movies. Disaster movies, John.
Day After Tomorrow.
Disaster movies.
If
it's
Yes, it
Armageddon,
is.
then I know the
So we're
answer.
going to
Yeah,
go
right.
with
Take it
your
back.
3-point question.
Richard Schiff.
The New Jersey Tunnel is in imminent danger.
Daylight.
Sylvester Stallone
Daylight,
tries
yeah.
to save the day in what
Viggo
1996
Mortensen's in. He dies
movie?
first.
Daylight?
3 points.
Yep.
Done.
These questions for me.
Oh yeah, doesn't he like
Didn't
try to
choose-
climb and then he
didn't
falls?
choose
Or
category
he's like
4.
a badass,
All right,
like
so Sam
extreme
Levine now
sports
needs
guy
to hit his 5 to
who works
bounce
for like
back.
a sporting goods
John
chain.
Roca
Oh, yeah.
category.
He's basically Tim
Biopics.
Allen's character from Last Man Standing,
Biopics. All right, Sam, here's your 5.
except less right
He
wing.
gets
Five doesn't know.
biopics.
In Ridley Scott's 1492 Conquest of Paradise, who played legendary explorer Christopher Columbus?
It's Gerard Depardieu,
Is it Gerard Depardieu?
Depardieu.
the French guy.
I just love him in my
It's over.
The Hero.
It's over.
I follow
Come
the
on.
Hero.
Gerard Depardieu.
5 points for Sam Levine. Throwing it back to Roca. Now Roca
Holy
needs
hell,
to hit
man.
his 5-pointer to
He
advance
just seems
to
so
the
young in that trailer. I
semifinals.
remember him
All
going
right,
on the
you're
beach.
down, John. 17,
Guys,
19,
Sword in the
26.
Mouth.
That is the category of musicals.
Oh, wow.
Musicals.
Come on, Roca.
5-point question.
Look at Sam.
That's the theater major.
That's right. Who directed 2004's The Phantom of the Opera?
Andrew Lloyd Webber, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
He did
He did the original.
Phantom of the
Right, but I
Opera.
thought he did that one too.
Oh no, it's gone. That's it.
I'm pretty sure.
Is that it?
I could be wrong though.
It's over.
I could be totally wrong.
No.
He didn't direct it. He wrote it.
What
He's a
director
creator.
Well, I know he's the
directed
creator, but I thought that he
2004's
directed that one too.
The Phantom of the Opera?
It's
Totally
over.
wrong.
It's over. It slipped.
3, 2,
I don't know, Rob Marshall.
and your winner, advancing into the semifinals, the
What was the answer?
It was Joel Schumacher.
Joel
Schumacher.
Batman Forever himself.
Lost Boys.
Schumacher did take out the Outlaw away, yeah.
The Outlaw, and Sam
Wow.
Levine
Yeah.
continues his hot streak into the
JT
semifinals.
would have known
sending
that. He
the former
knew Schumacher's
champion,
freaking.
walking off the set down when he
Filmography.
shook Sam.
Yeah.
Wow, 1917, Sam Levine.
I hope there's beer in there.
continuing to win. So now Sam
Wow.
Levine
That,
will play
that Lena
against
Headey
Rachel
coming back
Cushing.
behind there.
It goes
Would have been
down.
a tie game if he kept
All right,
that.
so let's
can't
go
believe it.
to Emma Fife, who is with both the disappointed John Roca and Sam Levine.
Holy hell,
What
that's
is
how
up,
it
movie trivia
lands.
Schmoedown fans? We are here with someone who I don't think a whole lot of you thought was going to be the victor here today.
I did.
The inglorious one, Sam Levine.
Thank you, Emma.
I'm not gonna lie.
This
The only
is a
reason I chose
surprise to
Sam
me as
was
well.
because you guys all went.
I mean,
wrong.
look, this has certainly come
I
up
can't believe
before
it.
in post interviews. Luck is a tremendous factor in this game, and I want to say like, oh, I got really lucky. He hit opponent's choice, and I made him do comic book movies. The guy went 3 out of 4 on
Yeah,
that.
no, you hung in
Holy
there,
hell.
man. And,
Yeah.
and again, I think that the opponent's choice actually sort of backfired on you. I think you'd hoped to close the gap a little bit more during that time.
Certainly
and
did. I think the big turning point in this match, I know it's going to be a heavy point of contention for a lot of people, is going to be the Lena Headey
Yeah,
pronunciation.
you know what? I have to admit
It
that
was the right
I
call.
learned how to pronounce her name today. Now, granted,
Yeah.
I would have said Heady.
Right.
I didn't hear the Lee part. So,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, challenge was not accepted, and I think that was absolutely fair.
I agree. Letters change the pronunciation of names. I said to the crowd, my name is Sam Levine, not Sam Slovene.
True,
Because,
because
you
there's
know,
no S
there's
on
no
the
S
first
in
part
that.
of Levine. Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely,
So it can be a
absolutely.
little tricky.
You know, I think everybody
Damn
really thought that
Slovene.
Viviani and Rocha would be facing one
That's Dr.
another in
Who
the next
reference
round,
again.
but now maybe they
Slovene.
can fight one another as fellow losers, so to speak.
They're both winners. We're all winners here.
It's very
I mean,
true.
the truth of the matter
Except for
is,
those that lose.
for one split second, afterward I did tell John that I had...
Wingy took.
No.
This is great.
Baby
What's going on?
B.
What's going on, buddy? Hey,
I'm sorry, have we met on Sam?
I've never seen you in my life. Are you on TV or something? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'm at the Schmoedown. I just won my second singles match.
Oh, singles. I'm actually competing in the teams. I've got a big match against next week against this team. People say they're really good, but
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, good luck with that. You know, I mean, you might be able to break into show business one day dressing that sharp.
Yeah. No, that's great. I'm really happy for you. You beat
thank
John
you.
Rocha.
Thank you.
You know, I did that too.
In teams.
Yeah, that's where I'm in. I said I got a match coming up in teams. So, congratulations on that, buddy. But, all things considered, I do know who you are. I know we're playing you next week. I'm not that blind. And I've been studying, but I've never come across the
that's
Sam
right.
Levine
That's
movie.
coming up, isn't it?
Oh, that's cool. I literally don't know your
Not
name.
another team. Inglorious
You will.
Okay.
You will. Sam, I'm going to keep this real brief for you.
Yeah.
All I want to know is one thing. Where's the belts? Where's the belts?
Christian keeps them in a closet.
Yeah, exactly. I think right now, technically, they still belong to the Patriots, unfortunately. That's Ben. He's part of Team Action. They're the ones that run around in the Kmart suits.
I heard it. And they're the ones who got Spinner's Choice and Opponent's Choice. during
That's
their match?
right.
Oh.
Yeah, as a matter of fact,
No
they
way.
did.
That's
Anyway,
fired.
yes, I mean, you and Drew have just both been on fire throughout the entire team tournament, and now we see you really crushing it here in the singles. Sam Levine, I think we're going to continue to see good things from you throughout the course of the Ultimate Schmoedown.
Thank you very much, Emma. As long as I keep getting just a little lucky, I think I might do okay.
Well, congratulations on a well-deserved win and just a little bit of luck. We will be right back with the man who didn't quite get so lucky, the outlaw, John Rocha.
Actually, almost started
And
to
we
comment.
are back with an understandably very disappointed John Rocha. You know, Rocha, I gotta say, in the Ultimate Schmoedown, I
still
you
love
now
you,
hold
Rocha.
the record for
Poor
spinning
guy.
opponent's choice the most number of times.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation again, but the thing is, I fight through them. No
You
matter
do?
what, I do fight through them. I got 3 out of 4, and I would have gotten the 4th if I'd remembered, well, the thing is this, her
Can't
name is such
remember
an
it now.
interesting name, and I guess I should have downloaded a little bit harder. I host that, I'm one of the panelists on Throne Stock, Lena Headey. It's like, I said it right the first time, and I doubted myself when I said it again, because they asked me, can you repeat it? And then I doubted myself. I should have just stayed with Headey and let it be at that. So, but it was a valid challenge for me
I
to make.
would have done
It was certainly a
exactly
valid
what he
decision
did.
for the judges to make, so I have no complaints
As
there.
I told
and
Sam
I lost by
Levine,
2 points.
it was a learning experience for me today. Again, you did.
yeah.
You only lost by 2 points, and I think that, Sam Levine got opponent's choice, tried to play the comic book movies card on you, and you
Yeah.
really did hang in there.
Yeah, we did, and just like we did on the teams with Top 10, we got, 4 or 5 points out of that with the movie release dates, which really we had no business getting any points out of that thing. So it is what it is. I'm really bummed. I'm incredibly sad. I'm trying not to get too emotional because I love doing this. And
Yeah.
the fact that I can't do this for a while now after these 2 losses is the one thing that's the most disappointing. And so it's like, it's how it goes. And, hopefully Christian will line something up for me soon. But maybe these things are blessings in disguise. You take a little bit of a break. So.
Listen, John Rocha, I think that I
Everyone's
speak for
taking
everybody
breaks.
when I say that you are one of the most
Except for Sam
beloved
Levine.
contenders here
He's
in the
busy.
Schmoedown. So I'm sure it will not be long until we get you back in there. Because again, it came down to the last question. It was
Yeah.
a very close match.
That's all my matches, pretty
And
much, yeah.
exactly, nobody can possibly doubt your movie trivia knowledge, and you were against a very strong competitor, Sam Levine, and he said it himself. Ultimately, this game comes down to just a little bit of luck,
Yeah.
and he had just a little bit more luck than you did today.
Yeah, no, you know, I've been very happy to be part of this, and you know, all the fans out there in Outlaw Nation, all the people who tweeted me, believe me, even when we lose, they were so great for us after we lost to Team Action. They were great. And so, you know, I just appreciate all their support, and I gave what I could today. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough to come over there. I mean, Joel Schumacher, give me a damn break.
Never
Who the
would've
hell-
known.
I mean, seriously, to lose on Joel Schumacher is just, you could have asked me who directed
No one
Xanadu.
on the
That's
couch
Gene
knew,
Kelly.
right?
Ask me these
Nope.
random musical
No one on the
questions.
couch
I wouldn't
knew.
And
know.
I really
Right
like
off the
so
musicals.
terrible.
It's
I
one of
just
my
didn't
strongest
know.
You know what? It's so terrible. I don't think that you should feel bad on about not knowing
Yeah,
an
I do
answer
too.
for
Never
such
would
a
have known.
really
I know Gerard
awful
Butler's in
movie.
it.
And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
Sure is.
and
long.
Emmy Rossum.
Emmy Rossum, yeah.
well, I
Thing is,
am
it's
very
not really
sorry
a
for your
musical
loss,
question,
John
it's a
Rocha.
director
Again,
question, and I'm not
believe
good
the
at those.
entirety of the movie trivia Schmoedown community out there believes in you.
Yeah,
You've got
they
lots
said
of
you
fans
played,
behind you, and I am sure that we will see you back
You'd have
here
lost
again
me.
very,
Everybody.
very soon.
Who plays
Unfortunately, it
behind
just
you,
won't be in
Rocha?
the next match
No,
of
no.
the Ultimate Schmoedown in singles.
All I know is that
Who
to
plays
get back on
Raoul?
the horse, I need a victory, and I know that if Team Action
Patrick
loses
Wilson's
to
in
Above
it?
the Line,
Good for him. I
Matt
love
and I are
Patrick
ready to
Wilson.
take those
Yeah,
guys on
he's,
again. They got lucky
he's
with
the guy,
opponent's
right?
choice.
Yeah,
They
he
got
plays
lucky
Raoul.
with spinach
Look at that, he still
choice,
wants
and we
Team
still
Action.
almost beat him. And that three-point question will go down in Schmoedown history as one of the most ridiculous three-point questions ever asked in the third round.
That I have to agree with
Yeah.
100%.
So, Team Action, if you lose,
How it rolls.
we want you, babies. We want you, Team Multiple Choice. We want you, Multiple Choice Militia. We want you, and we're going to take you out.
I'm still bitter about their
That's all I gotta
5
say
point
about
with
that.
us too. But
I think
had to let
that
it go.
is all there is to say. Well,
Love
my
bug.
condolences
Love bug
once
what?
again,
No,
John
there's
Rocha.
down with
They're
Now
fine.
back
Energy
to you,
drinks.
Christian and
That's
Kennedy.
energy drinks.
Look,
What
What's the
brand?
name? Minotaur.
What brand? That's a 5 point.
Yeah.
What brand?
Headley,
Minotaur.
Heady.
We still love you, Chris,
We're
though.
gonna catch it, and I'll tell you what. I stand by the decision. It's
Yeah.
the same way. The same
Good
way
job.
that Kelly McGillis is. It was not taken. Lena Headley and Edie. I know he knew it, but
Yeah.
the thing is, you've got to be fair all the way around. And again, had he
Yeah.
said Heady or Heedy,
There was a
or
conflict
I
of, for them
spelled it a
to
certain way.
deny it
Headley.
too.
Yeah.
It's just not
They
it.
Because
wanted to
your
take it,
name's
but they
not
knew they
Christian
couldn't.
Harmon.
Yeah, well, that's what Sam said also. So 2 points.
I mean,
Because they heard him say it
either
right
way.
the first time.
Yeah.
But he was going between the two. He kept flipping between the two ways of saying
played a
it.
great game,
Yeah.
and I think, and Sam said it as much in the interview, the wheel is starting to become his friend because the last few, the team matches was nice to him, his first round was nice to him, and now Sam Levine is traveling on to the semifinals, and who...
That's why he doesn't have kids. He's sacrificing them to the wheel.
Is that how it works?
Once again,
Good to know.
his speed.
Yeah.
For the title here, I never played him before as far as the championship.
I offer up my
absolutely.
child.
You know, I have to wonder what's next for John Rocha. He is a talented competitor, but he's had some big losses here in the latter part of the year, so I wonder how much that's going to weigh on him.
I think he's a little bummed. He sounded bummed. He sounded bummed in the interview. You know, this is what I've noticed about the players as this game is evolving. Okay, you look at the Mark Rileys and the Dan Merles and the John Rocha is a staple of this. And
Building block, yeah.
Let's not forget this. For the times that John Rocha comes out and plays, and there's the booze and this and people and
The sheep baying.
all this stuff, whatever it might be, is that John Rocha is the reason why one of the reasons we are here today. He has helped build this league and this game, and I can tell you personally, it can weigh on you a little bit too. I don't think John Rocha is anywhere close to retiring. I think that John Rocha needs to step back, chill out for a little bit, take a break. He's been nonstop since the first man smash.
Yeah, absolutely. He put
Every
start
time we would
into
go
it,
to Collider,
and
we'd be
sometimes
watching
can
John
take a toll
Rocha
at the end,
compete.
but I don't
Seen
think
some
I know
Yeah,
every
I've
single time.
He's not done by a long shot.
Yeah,
But
he
Sam
does.
Levine is
Ken's the
definitely
true
not done.
MVP though. He's the one
continuing on.
commentating
This
every
whole
time.
tournament has just been full of surprises, and Sam Levine is another one. So, guys, thank you very much. Go ahead, comment. Give me all your Lena Headleys in the comments. I'm ready for it. It's all good. It is time for you guys to check out the Schmoedown Facebook group. Join it today.
More
Here we go.
excitement.
Go to iTunes or go even to YouTube and check
Look at
out
Brian
the
Davis.
Schmoedown Rundown. Every Saturday they break down everything that happened in the week of the Schmoedown. All right, so before we go, I do want to say one last thing.
Oh,
as
here
you
we go.
guys know or may not know, on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page, on my Twitter page, I've mentioned it here on Collider. I have some personal stuff going on my life, good stuff, that I'm going to be taking a little break for a bit, and I have announced that I'm going to be taking a break as far as the commissioner goes. I'm going, I'll be back for the spectacular, but I needed an interim commissioner, someone who knows this game in and out, someone who can stand up to the villains, if you will, someone that really
Cal the
will make
Schmoedown.
fair matches,
Yes.
fun, and know exactly what's going on.
Rocha.
Has been there to know
Wendy.
what's round. So with that, I'm going to announce your new commissioner.
Oh man, Wendy.
This is a trip.
I got a lot of changes that I'm gonna do already.
No, it's not
What do
you,
you-
right?
Well, that's what Cody said.
No, it's
Don't listen to Cody.
I took time out of my day to come here.
Well, you don't have a date. Cody wanted to make you look. Cody wanted to make you look like a moron, and you do. Do you think
Even Makuga told me he congratulated when I walked in the door.
Makuga hates your guts? So let me tell you something. Why do you think in a
Who
million?
wants me to be commissioner here?
I'm okay with that. A little chaos.
That seems like the whole crowd to
I'm a
me.
real person.
Yeah.
You just give everything the
I'll bring my
paper.
buddies for a week.
Wheel for everybody. I'll
Just
cheerleaders.
watch-
I'll do real stuff.
Get out! Get out!
Well, who's gonna be a commissioner?
Get out! I'll show you.
Good movie.
I'll show you. Get out of
You're gonna
here.
give Jay Washington the commissioner?
Get out!
It is.
Rachel?
I'm gonna tell you what, the commissioner
Rocha?
that I'm about to bring in is not a fan of you, is not a fan of the Lions Den,
What?
and is not gonna be someone that you're gonna be able to push around.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your brand new commissioner,
I want to see who this is.
Thad! The Warlord!
With the curvy enthusiasm. What?
Get out! Thad Williams already. I'm liking what he's doing.
Yeah, that's interesting. I love the music choice.
Ever told him where our offices were?
Is this for legit?
Thad, the Warlord himself, Williams, Thad. No one saw it coming.
The warlord.
Hell
You gotta be a
yes.
warlord here.
All right.
No one saw it
Happy to
coming.
do
I really like his
when I
shirt,
brought that
so
up
I
to
think
you,
he's gonna do a great job.
Listen, I'm gonna need somebody who knows
Hell
this
yes.
better than anybody.
You won me with Kurt.
I mean, I'm in and around the post production on this thing every week, so I know all the storylines.
What's going
I
on
know
with
all
D
the-
Cuts then?
I know all the ins and outs of the competitors,
Yeah,
and
dude.
I'm looking forward
He's gonna
to taking
take a
over the
little break.
reins and doing you proud for a couple weeks while you take a break.
Yeah.
Work on your trivia for your upcoming match.
Yeah, well, you will be for sure. And that's the thing is, you'll be active on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group, and you'll be tweeting. You'll be able to catch that. Where can I find you on Twitter? So
You can find me at Thad Williams. That's
We already follow him.
THAD.
Yeah, I already followed
We
that.
follow Thad.
So
Absolutely.
you know the game,
Uh-huh.
obviously. And if Dagnino or any of those guys gives you a hard time, you're not going to have a problem just kicking them out.
No, Dagnino, stay over there.
Yes,
We're gonna be
I'm
fine.
stoked for
We're gonna be
this.
fine. We're gonna competitors only. We're gonna make this work. Nope, same to you, Washington. Same to you.
Throwing it down. It keeps
No.
Washington and Dagnino away.
Stay in your corners. Stay in your little. We're gonna draw out a little manager's box over there. You guys can stay over there. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Look at that.
We're gonna make this
Like
work.
a
All right, so guys, that's your new interim commissioner, Thad Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Thad Williams. While I'm gone, we'll be running the ship. Thank you, Thad. I appreciate it very much. You're
Surprising,
a good
but
man,
I'm
guys.
on
Yeah,
board.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally on
Unfortunately, that means I'm not running the music. So
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's all right. But Aaron gets to fix it in post.
yeah.
All right, so here
Is
we
that
go,
why
guys.
Cody
Thank you
was
guys so
running our
much.
music
Once
for
again,
the last match? It was
congratulations,
all
Sam
Cody
Levine.
the whole
Congratulations
time.
No, I don't think
Thad.
so.
Cody and Copster were.
That's good.
I've
I
never
look forward
talked to
to
Thad
coming back.
once
Good luck
for
on
the
your
last
break, man.
match we
Hope it's a
had.
quick fast one.
Thanks, guys. So the semifinals, Thad will be running all the semifinals, and when I come back, hopefully the finals will be going on, and I'm going to be watching from home to find out what the hell is going on.
So a hell of a choice for the commissioner. Did not see it coming, and I'm so happy. Then again, the Curb Your Enthusiasm music as his entrance pretty much won me over for Thad coming in as the commish. But either way, yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty cool.
Anybody?
So I'm pretty sure in all of our speculation, which we do a lot of speculating on the podcast, I don't think there was ever one time that we speculated that it would be Thad.
And you know what? I think that was they were hoping that I feel like they wanted to choose somebody that was
That nobody
outside
would think.
but knew about it, that's behind the scenes,
And
then,
it'd be a shock for people.
And then it would be
too.
a shock for people because then if they pick somebody like Riley or
Knapsack.
Knapsack, yeah, then they would be like, oh, well, that makes sense. But to totally bring that in, you're like, oh, sweet. But it's awesome because now it's like a new dynamic. It has somebody who's on the outside looking in, and now he's going to be looking in and being like, well, we could do this, this, and this because he's been watching it from afar. Like, he's not so much in it as Dagnito or as Jay Washington is, or
Ken.
Riley or Ken. So now I'm excited to see if there's anything that he'll bring that is different.
What's going to be
That's gonna
his
change it up.
stamp on the Schmoedown?
Yeah.
Well, and you don't have like conflict of interest. So now, like, if you were to have, like you said, Riley, or if we had Dagnino or whatever, we would have some of the storylines would be broken up. So because you're messing with that storyline there. So now you have, like Vanessa said, someone from the background to be able to do that. So it's pretty cool.
Also, Thad's a good guy and a cool guy. So hey, this is going to bring him a lot of attention and some new fans. You know, probably some new haters as well. I'm sure.
It's funny. It's funny because I think some people may have noticed, but a lot didn't. The free-for-all was where, if you notice, there was the opening for the entrance where people came out. It was always kind of like this gray siding that was, people were saying, get that fixed. You guys are a legit production. Why isn't that fixed? Thad is the one that fixed that to make it like legit color gray. No one noticed that, but when we showed up for the freaking free-for-all, I looked over and there was that putting on this whole layer on the entryway of the entrance. And there were a lot of people that were saying, let's get that fixed. So already Thad has been laying the groundwork to make the Schmoedown better. And for that, we thank you, Thad. Win a date with Thad, the commissioner. I'd be okay with that.
I'm really excited, though, that they should have a penalty box, though.
Yeah.
And the the coaches section.
But it'd be awesome, because then they can have a camera, like a penalty camera, and you can just see, like, the managers in there. Like,
you just make Dagnino and Jay Washington wear GoPros throughout the whole match. Just go at
just
it.
like sitting in there. That'd be
People
great.
get dizzy with
good luck.
Dagnino.
Yeah, I was like, good luck keeping him still.
I know.
It'd just be back and forth the whole freaking time. But either way, that is a hell of a decision.
Yeah.
Now,
we did have a
I
match.
really like how he's already standing up to Dagnino and
Have
Jay.
to,
Like
yeah.
he's not gonna just sit idly
He's not, I was
by.
gonna say he's not biased to anybody. He's going to,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're out of line, you're out of there,
Yeah.
kind of
He's
thing.
like already a little bit sassy about it, and I like that.
Yeah.
and the
He's
cool,
like, no nonsense, like
Yeah.
like Dwight's office.
Yeah.
This is no
and
nonsense.
The cool thing is when you're competing, the guys at the table, Cobster, Cody, Thad, Adam, they're in it when you compete. And that's the thing is Thad is super in it. He gets up, he cheers, he yells. He is very much a supporter of the Schmoedown. And he is very much a part of it, even though he had a team and it was great. Deep Cuts, we love them. But it seems like the league has moved past Deep Cuts. I hope they come back
For now.
someday. Yeah, for now. But he's a little bit busier. So when those that don't compete, teach. Those that don't do, teach. And those
I
that
thought you were
don't
gonna
teach,
say eat.
Teach
And I was like, I can
teach
get on board with
gym,
that.
essentially.
And those who couldn't do anything taught at my school.
Yeah, essentially.
Woody
yeah.
Allen quote right
We
there.
went to the same school. Anyways, so yes, it's exciting. But anyways, that is the commissioner's side, all nice, wrapped up with a little bow. Set it aside. The biggest conversation now comes down to Sam Levine, John Rocha.
The match.
The battle is done. It is over. And Levine progresses into the Final Four.
I'm really excited that Sam Levine moved on. I'm sad that Rocha didn't, but I'm excited to see where Sam will go as like how far. I mean, he is one half of above the line, and McQueenie couldn't do it, so now Sam Levine is going to be there, and I'm pretty sure McQueenie is there cheering him on all the way. So I'm excited to see. So he plays Rachel now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's him
so
versus Christian.
that I'm really excited about the fact that he's
Another
going to
really
be playing
hard
Rachel.
match.
That's going to be a really, really good match. And of course, I'm going to have to go for Rachel, but it's going to be really great. I'm excited.
We're Rachel
I'm
fans here.
Even though I wanted Rocha to win, I'm perfectly okay with Sam Levine winning. And one of the main reasons is, I mean, look at the Final Four that we do have. We have Sam, we have Rachel, we have Kalinowski, and then you have JT, who's the only kind of mainstay of the Schmoedown,
Right.
who's been there for a while. So you have all these new faces, that are making it this far in the tournament. So it's more than likely that we're going to have someone new as a potential champion eventually, which is really cool.
Oh, we're so close.
It's not as predictable, which is really nice. So, did you guys notice that Sam Levine seemed kind of surprised that he
Sam's
won?
always surprised.
Yeah, because
Always
trash talking
surprised.
just like stopped.
The
after
same
that.
thing happened with
It
Brienne,
just
though,
stopped,
where it was
yeah.
like, it is a surprise when you beat an opponent that
like
everybody
with
built
her-
up to conquer
When
you.
she beat Clark Wolf, you could see she was cute.
It was definitely
Like when you
humble.
TKO Atchity or
Right.
or take out or take out critically acclaimed.
Whatever, man.
Oh my
Frickin'
When some
Harloff.
people TKO Atchity.
Harloff had you the whole time. Harloff had you taking out Burnett, and he knew that Atchity was done for him when it went up against
You know how to
him.
find talent or
That's why it was surprising when we ended up taking out critically acclaimed for them because they didn't.
It was
think
surprising
because
because I'm part of the team.
Oh, come on, Vanessa.
It's
you
true.
stole
It's
that
true.
Hitchcock. You
But
stole
it's
that stage
very
fright.
true, though.
It was that point that won it all. But all in all, speaking of which, though, I mean, you never know. There's a lot of new blood that's come. This was just the first year that we were all technically somehow involved.
Yeah, thanks, Christian. Like, I really mean that sincerely. Like, it's just been so amazing this year, and I'm excited for it to going forward.
It's
Yeah.
accumulation.
So excited.
It's accumulation. We're all going to be there at the spectacular. to
Oh, I'm
finally
so
find
excited
out.
to go to that. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, we're all going to be there. I don't know. I don't even know if they've talked about it, but there are others in the Schmoedown sphere that are going to be there as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a hell of a battle that is going to unfold. Like to end an era for 2017. Like it's amazing to be able to say that we've
I know. I mean, I
been
remember
there for
watching.
the whole ride. That we have Dan and Aaliyah who have jumped in head first and have been killing it with all the belts. Which, if if you're watching this,
We like stuff.
I guarantee you're listening to all the belts.
Check it out if you're not.
That should be like your send off on all the belts. We like stuff.
It pretty much is like for
like
our other podcast, Nerd Build, and we're pretty much just like, we like stuff. That's what our podcast is about. We talk about stuff that we like.
But
You
either way,
apologize.
We apologize.
any last points you guys want to throw out
I
before
just
we
wanna
head into
say-
the final four?
That I am very sad, but also happy, but very sad. So
Happy.
I'm just very conflicted right now.
But I like
I think
stuff.
I might cry,
But I like
With
stuff.
tears
Happy-
of joy.
but also like stuff.
Happy? Sad.
But that's the thing. It did not work out for the entire party except for myself, and I'm not even kidding. Like I am 100% surprised that it went that way because no joke. Like I play it off like I always go for the villains, and in this case there were no villains. It was Sam. It was Rocha. I love both of them, and personally, I think it would have gone Rocha's way had it not been for the dedication from Sam Levine to take down Rocha. If that was not just kayfabe and it was legit, like I knew that Sam had the ability to pull it off. It seems like that's what it was. It seems like that's what happened. So I knew that if Sam put in that effort, it was going to not be a win for Rocha.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
Sam
being
has been
said-
studying, and it's he has moved up from that
He's
just
improved
showing
a
up
lot.
and like whatever,
Right.
we'll
Right.
just see how this goes.
Right,
So,
and that's
yeah.
that's pretty
He's
much
bringing
how.
it.
And it's funny because that is an inspiration to myself because I very much approached it the way that Sam Levine, Mark Ellis, and freaking Jeremy Johns have approached it, where it's like I'm going in with the knowledge I have, but to see what is accomplished with those that actually do put forth the effort to
It
try
makes a
and
difference.
study and learn, it does make a difference. So look at GTE.
That's true. I study sometimes, and there were
JT.
questions. I was like, I studied that. I knew it.
Yeah.
JT, Ben Bateman, Brienne. They've
Yeah,
all,
Brienne.
It's done wonders for them. So maybe we need to regroup I need to regroup, come back, and we'll be stronger in 2018 because we are working for it. Maybe all the belts will have
And I'll be there
as well someday.
Yeah, and this guy will come back.
I got like 2 questions right that whole time, so I don't think that's...
And you know what? That sometimes you only get 2 questions right. Just ask Wolves of Steel when it came to facing us. But either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between John Rocha and Sam Levine. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. You could like, you could subscribe.
You could do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. You could hit up Aaliyah and Dan, who is absent, but that's because he's a brewist. He's a brew maker. Making the beer that makes us feel so
It
great.
was the greatest beer in all the world.
Where can they find you, Aaliyah?
Drinking beer. No, you can find us at All the Belts Pod on Twitter. That's a thing, right? And yeah.
Sure is, and you know that more than anyone, right?
iTunes, YouTube.
Apparently, it's a big thing that a lot of people listen on YouTube, which I didn't know.
I told you that in the beginning, Aaliyah. I only listen to podcasts on YouTube.
Laptop that we could not post to YouTube with, but now we're doing the YouTube thing. We're like all fancy and whatnot. So you also can check us out on YouTube, and it's good because then you can leave us comments real easy and be like, "You're dumb," or "We like you," or "Why did you wear that hat?" I don't know, just whatever you want to say. Like we're happy to respond.
That's the place to do it. But either way, YouTube's where it's at. And then we have the Francos.
Oh yeah, the Francos.
The Francos.
That's what it is.
Double
now.
tanks.
It's nice to be back. It's been a while since I've been keeping up with the Schmoedown, of course, constantly watching.
Thanks for holding down the fort.
And I'm still active on. I'm still active on the Twitters, as
on the Twitters,
as Brett would say.
Tim the Tank Franco.
But it's nice to be back here in front of the camera and playing along, even though I kind of took a back seat to this one. But
you know what, you were a little busy for the last month. Yeah. But either way, congratulations on your partnership. You guys are now officially a full-on tag team in the world of life. But either way, you can kick into our Patreon, hit up the Patreon, helps fuel the party, keep the party going, gets us where we need to go.
It also helps us get us new markers. We need new markers.
This one's running out, so you guys should donate money.
We need another whiteboard because that's why I couldn't play.
Aaliyah, you should have brought your own marker. You donate money already.
I do donate money. You want me to bring markers? Because I give them money on Patreon.
And we appreciate that.
We got markers in the library.
But either way, guys, November 8th. Guys, this just happened. November 8th. Our mayor of Tucson, Arizona has declared November 8th Nerds Day! Nerds Day! Curtis Armstrong from Revenge of the Nerds, One Crazy Suburb, Risky Business.
Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead, I love that one.
I can't move the left half of my brain. Look, I can't move my right arm.
Let's talk about that on Movie Time.
He is coming to The Loft in Tucson, Arizona for a viewing of Revenge of the Nerds, which Adams College took place here at the U of A.
At the U of A, which these two work at, so they know.
And either way,
I shot some pictures there the other day. Locations.
Congratulations, Ansel Adams.
Ansel Adams' house there.
Oh, really? I did not know that. But either way, the Center of Creative Photography.
But film it, and then also.
I've been there. But either way, guys, look for a vlog from that. We are going to go shoot at the Loft for that entire screening with Curtis Armstrong for the Revenge of the Nerds.
We'll be there.
And you can check out Vanessa and I painstakingly put together an entire reaction series for season 2
of Stranger Things. So good.
Definitely check it out.
And then you can also check that we just put up a review, non-spoiler, of Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
Hell of a lot of fun.
I get a lot of pop flashes when it came to Loki.
She needed the fanning. She was getting the vapors.
Thor? I did.
She got a little Thor. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching these reactions, our reviews, our vlogs. We love you. Thank you so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye. Bye.